I always say this, anything that you do, you should enjoy first. Whether you are an undergraduate student, or a master's student, or a PhD student, or as a faculty, or as a student somewhere, joy of doing is very important. And we go to the extent to tell my PhD students that you should choose PhD students or any other students that I come across, including my own kids. Choose a profession where you don't wait for a Saturday, Sunday agenda. On a Sunday night, if you are worried that tomorrow is Monday, it's better you leave that home. How much money you are getting that. And you are simply not enjoying it. As simple as that. So that's something, luckily for me, I got something where able to enjoy. Today, I stand at the age of 6 years, so talk about three. And I read every week on the Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Why? Because 8:30 p.m. is when my 8 PhD students join me online, discuss with me what are they doing. And that goes from 8:30 up to 12 o'clock in the night. And it's very subtle Wednesday. This is something I worked for the whole week to just started one evening. So this is something if that can happen, obviously. And online guys are able to hear me. Can somebody raise hands? Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Arun, you are here online. Okay, thank you. I see about 27 people joining there. So are we ready? Can I share my PPT? Maybe I'll do the introduction. Okay. In my own campus, I don't see introduction for me. Okay, I will introduce myself. Don't worry. So let me just start sharing this thing. Yeah. Can I move the slides myself? Can I slide more? Or I can have to go down. Yeah, please, that's the best. You can't make a teacher stand somewhere. It's not easy. I remember in Karnataka when anything else just something. Distinction there and teach. Then can we should catch the tongue writing on the paper. And that is projected to the screen so that the students can see. So one can sense that it is so for me to sit and teach. And this is very difficult. So third no problem like this and this. So what I thought was to take you, I can mention my research in this campus. So I thought when this concept of having faculty talking about the great research that we are doing. In fact, much before, about 2-3 years from now, we recruited a gentleman who is a company, his name is Vijay. We said you are one PRO also there with us. My name is who is taking care of the young. I took both of them. Your job is to see that every week you come up with a 2-minute or 3-minute video. What is the exciting research that our faculty are doing? And put it on the YouTube. And I think about 60-70 videos are available. And continuing to request So, today, we would like to see 320 videos at least. To be taken. I'm sure every one of you are doing something exciting. Foremost is every PhD student, I say that you should be really because you are doing something new. You are trying to just repeat what somebody else has done. You will not be able to finish a paper, you will not be able to submit a thesis. Right? So something new you are doing. At the moment something new you are doing, you when you are doing something new, that means you are walking in dark. So walking in dark has its own difficulties. It's one of that also. So that will be there. It's like trying to living in darkness. And definitely we can man the kind of journey that we go through. So hopefully this team will continue to do that and capture the excitement of the stuff that you are doing. Keep our students also because typically on these 2 or 3 minute videos are something the students talk something, Kelly talk something, they show something, and that's how the whole thing is captured. So we continue to do this, but more importantly than that, is the sitting like this and listening to something exciting. Not triggered. Kind of bother, you want to can you say some just release or something has happened about something has happened in IIT Bangalore recently. Many of you probably have heard of that. So I shared that with our faculty and said, we should also do we possibly do not advertise enough. That people in campus they don't know the things that we are doing. Particularly undergraduates. That's the reason why I don't see how many are undergraduates here, right? So we don't have even one undergraduate. It's very clear. So they recognize clear to us and they want to know. Then and as I said, we have a huge other community that students should know. So the department must be doing that. Many a times, habit that I keep seeing, most of these seminars nobody attends. Okay? And even PhD, why students PhD, why exactly? Who's not good? Students naturally go later. And nothing can other students within the department, people coming from outside. Somehow an apathy that is there all around us. I don't care what's happening around me. Why saying research means no, we always say researcher's knowledge should be like a Boltzmann fund. Okay? It should be a wealth of. So, and it should have be, of course, no doubt about it, but it should never go to zero anywhere. Because we never know. We will use what knowledge. In fact, during there was no TVs, there was no resources available. The only way for us to research is to be of the PhD supervisor. Every Saturday we have a group meeting, and Thursday is the day. My value. And Thursday is the day the journals are changed, new events come up to that. And we know that Saturday he will ask us. Kindly, we are not in the library. If you don't know, if you don't go, nowadays people have photocopy. Photocopy something, if there is something interesting, he will photocopy it and put it on my table. This is how we were trained, I can say. That's where we used to have a small notebooks, read the whole paper, make the list of figure it out. From there, we have come to a stage where we only accumulate evidence. So, for now, like I, so then, it's a whole thing. Because that for you, okay? And in the process, you will not know something great happening. Maybe great, which also can possibly see nanotechnology. You know, we have started becoming use the horn towards all this. So what was how we do this stuff? Okay? It's something that I thought I would share with you. And that's what I said the joy in research. You know the joy in enjoying this. Start with a little bit. Um, I mean, this whole thing is about my life. Okay? So let me just share a few things that are important milestones in my life. I started my life. If my 10th grade, my father said, go and join the from a place called Vijayawada. There is a government polytechnic there. All my civilian friends here. Yes. Okay, those days, if you want to join civil engineering, polytechnic, you have to pay English. So 300, 245 is the minimum. Before that, you can't get a civil seat. And I did not have 245. Okay, so I could not get civil engineering. From then, everybody was talking about that there is a steel plant going to come in Punjab. Visakhapatnam. So somebody said, you put it on the second, you thinking it. So this is how this metallurgist has been created there. A great gentleman, of course, these points so long very sweet. Name is Krishna. If there is any law that I have metallurgy, it is this gentleman who is responsible. I think in a small polytechnic, okay, the kind of teaching that he used to do was amazing. So for many of you, those who's lucky, we get some gift. So for those they don't even know that such a branch exists. When they only one branch, which is the universal branch. And some particular field called metallurgy is a lot. So, I think and fortunately, it is a norm. Okay, all my batchmates went to a company, premier alloy castings in people. So we thought, is this all our life? This guy said, what do you think for diploma people? This program, their BTech program. And immediately, and then they had only 13 seats. Out of these 13 seats, they distributed according to the seat. Okay. So I went there thinking that that one seat will come to me. So for the counseling, but I saw the state doctor was standing there. So obviously that seat went to him. I didn't know what to do. So, so senior told that they have distributed 13 seats. I'm not they have two seats. Others slowly somebody told that seat metallurgy is reserved for graphite. For my life. So when I went to register, what we the government income, it was state this better than big small. 15 days that you got a seat coming down. It was change in my life. Whenever I think of this, so there points in life people say if you are somehow very focused, people will not. Not recently, Mr. Chaudhary ji called meeting in Singapore for mentioning this. When the closing session, we went there and he was talking about patience. And he said, G is significantly greater than R. R is resources. I want to do great business, but I don't have resources. Society does not give me enough money. Vulnerabilities. And he says, if your aspirations are demanding, and you see resources will come and knock you. And I'm seeing that. In fact, if I look at my own life, the years or so, I'm sometimes seeing new comes. And to the other centers, when you're setting, if you have clarity in what you want to do, if you can show that you can work, then there is no problem of money is available. Okay, so that's something which we need to know. But coming back to here, from him, I read how great teaching is. Okay, many times whenever I on a teacher's day or so, which is made by this gentleman. He said, as a teacher, I'm not here to cover the syllabus. I'm here to so that you discover and stop it. This is something that stayed in me. 83, he uttered this statement. And today I'm sitting in 2024. Yes, sir. He kept on reading in my student. Finish my fourth year. My fourth year. By the moment I entered into third year, I should teach. So I started teaching second year BTech students when I'm in third year. Students and ensure every booking of metallurgy library. Yeah, if I become a teacher, I don't know what kind of question any student will ask. It is how. For every subject, I have read 5 books minimum. Posting practice. This is how I prepare because it's important to prepare yourself. If you want to become something, you need to have a clarity. Recently, when Lieutenant General Taylor came, he said, whatever is important, the goal is also important. Okay? And that sticking to the goal is very crucial. And never give it is something that you need to know. That is one thing that I learned that people can be mindful, and I saw the joy of him. We lost him very recently, but the joy that he took when he was teaching is something that has become really and then the last day I asked him if I want to become a teacher like you. He said, okay, you should do a PhD. PhD will widen your so that you would be a good teacher. It's a way. There's no place better than IAC background. The statement he made. But immediately, I started asking, how do I go? Those days, we then also the next PhD there, you have to do it. And PhD. You have to learn again. And then I do not go again. So very hard. Not very hard. There is no mathematics talk, there is no physics talk. Okay? And then I skipped the first year through that, I joined the second year. our time when we were learning, sign was calculated. We don't need to calculate anymore. That is the kind of education. It's not very we talk about ICID. You can see. So, so they have two papers. Your subject. Second is out of subject out of 11 subjects, you have to choose 5 scripts. I picked up physics, I picked up mathematics. Okay? I said I should. So since I prepared, and then which is important for a system like the in the 3 months that I stayed here there, he never spoke to me. I knew that he is a Telugu speaking person. Okay. And last day when I went to his home to just take his blessing, that was when he spoke to me in Telugu. And I asked why, sir. Okay. Then he said, we are at REC, where students from all states, from students from all states. So I should not differentiate. Okay. This is something for I mean, because a lot of Telugu speaking people join for MTech there. Talk to the teacher. I will definitely speak to you. But when I'm in the class, these are certain principles that have come into me thanks to Professor joined IIT, Bangalore, Miami, and first lecture of a gentleman, this gentleman, Professor. I was flat. Krishnamurti garu, Professor Ramaram garu, Professor Nayanara. I mean, it was like a love at first sight. You know, there are quite a number of youngsters here. So, I thought if I do PhD, I should do only with this gentleman. And then, immediately came to know from my seniors, so the one will take only one student a year for the master's project. And then whoever joins for master's project does PhD with him. He will only take the topper of the class. So one more one has been fixed. So get 98%. So I somehow crossed that. See, to ensure that the climate and shifts to work. And I was about to join, and so okay, I got a letter saying that you're going to be given fellowship, and you are going to work with Professor Lindsay Greer, Fellowship of Cambridge. I took that and went to Professor Ranganathan. So, and then Professor Ranganathan, he himself was from Cambridge. That was a different story. He can stand the Murthy Rangu which you. So he did PhD from Cambridge, but very close friend of mine. And but then he said, was I tore out that topper letter in front of him. I'm absolutely no regrets. I had a wonderful time at IIT Bangalore. What it means by every day at 10 o'clock in the night. You, somebody teaches thermodynamics, somebody teaches crystallography, somebody teaches something else. What are the days? Excepting Sunday, 10 to 12 in the night, always in front of the blackboard. 5 years we are spoken. Strengths. Students in this direction. When I see that PhD Viva nobody comes, I said, research needs culture. Okay, and the culture has to be somehow that tell you definitely IIT Bangalore was not like this. And I'm sorry, I have gone to three IITs. Where Surya said, "Sir, we will start." I said, "Yes, let us start." Okay, I hope it is very and goes on here. The job such a way crucial with the kind of work that they are doing. Of course, I finished up PhD and I got three postdoc offers and it was a Nagarajan and he said, "Mukti, the body hand is between and then you're good." Okay, he says, after your postdoc, you don't know whether you will get Kanpur or not. Take it. So I did go for my postdoc and then started my PhD. Finished my YY in August, joined in December. I started my life in Kanpur. Moments after that, interview and have no face. This, what is called science, scientist award. People were saying, fellow is a material science. From computer science, one is from electronics, one is from. They are all sleeping. You are supposed to explain them how exciting your work is. It's called Intelligent Sciences Division. And then only one fellow is supposed to be given. I've never seen a couple of situations like that. Somehow looks like I have been able to convince them that is relevant to anybody else. I moved to maybe Madras again because somebody was behind me. This is something I always remember. I'm trying to do that here. I'm trying to be behind people. I'm trying to bring and of course I would like to see and give you this. I have a good friend in Madras. He used to call me. So, Mukti, I was already a professor at IT there. And we walked here. Hmm. And then he went to the extent one day to call me and say, "Sir, today I have to write that today can you tell me what I should write and the area of your research." To that extent, he was behind me until my application. And I said, okay, I should give up now. So somebody is behind you so much that I was such a happy fellow and to I was retiring Kanpur. And then I decided to go home. And that is where I have my dad. Before I never did that. Yes, I lived there, laughed with others, and still such routine now and the safety. Keep going and thinking, yes, no, yeah, no, that direction. So what? That's not. It's not it never stops us. We did our best work in Kanpur without having a lot of money. So most of my students in I can call on my own. So here he showed me about 500 SFT lab and he said, "This is yours. Do whatever you want to do." And from an empty room, by the time I left in 2019 there, close to about 70 crores worth of equipment in that. Okay. So, but very hard. Next, and also, even recently, what is the biggest challenge that you have to the director for me is to ensure that my just to join new assistant professor start thinking big. Most of us, we only are satisfied with a 50 lakh DST project and possibly PhD students. From there, that thinking of writing a 10 crore project or a 20 crore or a 50 crore project needs a lot of courage. And I always say there's a Greek saying, it says, you want what you think you want. If you think you are small, forever you will be small. I'm very clear about this. So every one of the youngsters sitting here, I would like to urge you something. There's a huge tree inside the sea. Do you see the tree or not? If you don't see the tree, that's it. You will always be is not published. And I get some promotions. And we have some now the PhDs produced by the time of. Is that what we are looking for in my life? I want to be a leader, to be known as a leader, at least in my own field. I keep on telling whenever any student reaches out to me, I say this. 20 years down the line from today, you will just hear be tired. Then it is better not to join an G. Okay, every one of us, if we have that. So that's how. To 2019, 30 years, we've built a huge market. And only for other lot of things. I will not go into this. These are two which I felt I never wanted any awards. Devraj, sitting here, his boss, the day I said, you are ready. And in fact, there was only one when I approached my director, he said, you meet him, say whether your CV is worthy of it or not. When I go to him, he said, sorry. I didn't come before the letter he comes here once again. People believe you don't worry about it. This is how then we call it as in metallurgy mechanical alloy. Bringing two metals together in an alloy of it. You think what is great about it? Typically, people do this by melting to make an alloy. No, I'm taking a powder particle of a metal, B metal, beating them together, grinding the two. And assuming that during this grinding process, there is something that happens between these two, and you get to two solid state interchange. And when I joined the IAC, Professor Agarwal, we adopted, he now gives you a topic. He will give you 1 month's time. You study and tell me what do you want to overcome. And I have always followed this in whole 33 years faculty member. And so I went through, I saw one exciting paper, 83. And when I got PhD for 88 years back, and that is where I wow, really great things that I can use all my knowledge for this particular process. The topic that I chose was really start simple transformation. Crystal, unstable, make it to an amorphous state. Crystal is supposed to be periodic, and amorphous is supposed to be not periodic. Okay, just in a layman's terms. There are great people here. So I just want to be as popular and way of talking and following. Okay, that was the first paper 1990 we published from India. That was the first paper. Everybody started saying this is a dirty job that you are doing. And in that case, I also want to tell you. Like this that I know at least. His name is Dan Shetman. Dan Shetman comes from Israel. Suddenly, when he was seeing an alloy under an electron microscope, set it up now. And in that microscope, suddenly he saw a diffraction from that particular material. It has shown a very wonderful, it's called symmetry. It is called a five-fold symmetry. Until then, everybody thought that five-fold symmetry is a permanent symmetry in crystals. And he saw it, and he was so excited. He goes to his so obviously the student will go and once again repeat it. Every time he goes with a different sample, so you can see. So you can call this as a quasi crystal. Because crystal is not supposed to have such a symmetry, it only has one crystal. Then it happened not only one different and also working. And then to the extent that one day it was saying that Dan, you're bringing a disgrace to our group. I think you better leave this group. You're talking something nonsense. Okay? And there was a great those days. Me of chemists sitting here who know him. And he said that there are only Aussie scientists, there are no scientists. So all this is humbug, is what he has said. So that is the kind of ridicules scientists go through. He never gave up. 82, when he signed the paper, to a few mathematicians, and what the show approximately be the mathematical principles. What will be the crystallographic principles in which it can happen? They showed us a way. This is not periodic, but if it is a period. And now if you are heard of Fibonacci sequence is not a periodic sequence. You add the previous two numbers, you get the third number. Okay? It's not periodic. That will mean that between two atoms requires sequence. The periodic material should have equal distance, whereas this is not. He says, by any chance, if a material reviewed by approximately. And with them, 2 years of seeing it. August 8, 1982. He wrote it in his don't maintain any of these logbooks. It is very important. Two people. So we have happened here. Then I kept on seeing, and there's so much excitement here, so much of interesting thermodynamics. How do they crystal become amorphous? Just because I'm taking crystalline powder, bombarding with hitting it, and say, kind of thermodynamics are happening. Now, I will be very happy to say in the country, like this. If he finishes doing this, doing it, people do it. Gives you a satisfaction that you never give up. You believe it. First of all, whether you believe in yourself. So start believing in. So this is how we have done. Me, into a great gentleman, Professor Ram Rao, you should always remember him. So those days, there was no. So I used to realize a lot of thermodynamic things. I put everything into a unit that we need to get. You have to be one purity. And a wonderful light setting up. So we confused, go through it and then send it back with comments. Since he did this. So these are 7 people who you who really important friends in life. Try the mechanical. You took some ball into it, put some powder into it, and then rotate the whole thing. And with a one hits particle, it breaks it, it becomes it, accessing through, and they get cold weld, and finally you get some that was the first example that I have seen. And a crystal, in an electron microscopy, if you take a crystal action, you will some kind of tapping. You, if you are not used to rangoli in your childhood, put the dots, right? Dots. You can see clearly the periodicity. So the distance between dots gives you an indication on what people call it as the crystal. Okay, in that word. It's an indication that this is crystal. And the crystal becomes something called amorphous. The amorphous material in electron interaction shows you that it cannot be. How many of you are observing? I mean, seen them day many times. That's basically because the light that is coming out of it, when it is getting refracted, now the sky has so many particles. With, these are all not periodically arranged. It's a simple principle of diffraction. Wait, wait. I can tell you. You started looking at how does it happen. You straight I have to put in so and then something I move to a clay on. Then suddenly a scientist starts becoming a technologist. Until then, I'm interested in technology, to be honest with you. Okay, I was so joyfully doing some science. So I met a gentleman by the name of Masood Chakraborty whose area of research is called foundry. Foundry in metallurgy is casting a metal or reducing an alum. And whenever you cast something, if you take casting and put it into a microscope, you see some grains. And typically, the grains that get developed because of solidification, the liquid is becoming a solid, its nucleus comes out of it, and these nuclei together and finally become what is called a granular structure. You get a very low strength. So how do you control this grain size? So there is a process called grain refinement. Okay? It's not understanding the from Phoenix perspective, whereas how many people do this? So is it okay you have joined here? Just so can we work together? And that's how I started. We made interesting things. Now technology developments have happened, patents have come out of it. First time I saw something got a patent in my life. And this is one such example. You can a cylinder, okay, cylindrical mold, you will see that. All these are called illuminated grades, only on the grades we call them. Solid nucleating on the periphery of the board and then growing in liquid. Then, give you high strength. So, can you convert that from that kind of a structure to this kind of a structure? All grades then we should give you very good strength. So there is a lot of crystallography that need to be understood. So that was again a fascinating journey from the science perspective. And how do I take the science into it? And training technology science has to be a base. So that was a very fascinating journey for me. We will not go into the details of all this. But also, we also mentioned to say, you know, nanoparticles which you use are the grain refinement. You put these nanoparticles into a liquid. These particles which are very inside for something to grow. And such particles can also be used. So we have a lot of patent on metal forms, which are living alone, which floats in water. Anybody knows the density of aluminum? Aluminum is 2.7 density. Okay, if it has to float in water, its density should be 7. With aluminum, is just air, and only 10% is inside. And this can be done just taking some nanoparticles of into PIC and use that cell forms, nucleating the cells. Very exciting thing. My journey with nano started. The like a lot of things again. Maybe a few do that. I'm very more interested from my notes to see use it to convert it into something technology which is useful for the industry. This concept that I am an engineer. Once we started looking exciting things that, for example, if you want once it becomes nano, it will not dissolve. And there is a critical size to which you so that it dissolves into something else. So we started saying that river like information, interesting things that which can completely change. For a material scientist, if going to a nano state, completely change. PhD student was only just to kind of build change and so a lot of exciting things that you completely converted into completely converted to a nanocrystalline state because of certain high surface energy is something that was very exciting for us to understand. I went to a place called it spent about 2 years. How things going I'm just looking doing something on them. That is mentioned to them. Not only place for myself. There are 3 PMs. Artificial microscopes. So this is the ultimate microscope for most of we go this material scientists. 15 years. I said this is crazy. They gave me a year that we can use. So 2 years, nobody used that. That is the kind of richness I saw. Then it is important that if I want to excite my students with new things like this at our place. Since get atom probe, which is now sitting in campus where you can see atoms in 3D. If I have a carbon in a steel, sitting there is carbon steel. You have to see it. Okay, so that is something which can actually see from such a thing, very fascinating thing. And we started the first problem that I showed was how do I understand when can influence information, particularly system. So we started. I will not go into the details of it, but just to tell you that will be able to show which no other technique will be able to show. So right now that we have here is such machine which there are only 5 pieces. There are 4 in Korea. Samsung has bought 4. Every one of these semiconductor they want to put it into atom group. So, they have to be this opacity. Okay, whether it is printonic materials or any other material that semiconductors that people are talking about. One single company, this microscope costs 25 crores. So close to about 3 dollars. Because we bought it, we did it for $3 million. So that's the kind of cost of it. And they were able to buy 4 of them. One of the best microsourcing award. MIT does not have, Stanford does not have, does not have any other American university does not have it. So be happy and be proud that IIT is such a place. Okay. Now we did that similarly at one such machine. Again, start to grow in the country in a consortium mode. They went to came to this place that time where definitely the director had a different idea. We did not get this food. Yes, 5 piece gave I did generation I think it gave 2 crores. I got 12 crores like that. It's still something sitting in here. 2 more crores. 14 crores we went to DFC. He gave 45 more crores. So that is how I facility in quantum cryptography with that. Okay, this is what we have set up there. Okay, and that was the first remotely operable of the world. Because kept playing for okay, proposal was never imagined. Okay, so this is something I think all of you. So 2015, for the first time, and put up social proposals from different entities, putting a proposal, even that did not work out. They asked the guy, make this remotely offerable. Then give me 6 months time, I will come back to you. Then after 6 months, 2015, in ID, Madras, Terminal, he was he was able to obtain the sample so using his laptop and was able to collect the data. That was the most fascinating thing I see. Our director was sitting in the set. And the LCI director was also sitting. Told my now I will go to any now cross he was a man who mission. After my lab mission proposal, let's see, just listen to me what it can do. So this is how we have set up this lab with the seal here. On the pink dots that you see, and inside this you see some kind of green patches. Each of them is a 2 nanometer particle. And inside the 2 nanometer particle, what kind of atoms are sitting? Actually find out. And if you see the next one, this is one such thing, which is called say dispersion-strengthened steel. It's all steel, mostly iron. You can see this is iron. And in fact, there are also small nanoparticles containing internal nature. Actually do nothing. Because hydrogen is the, all of you know, the lowest atomic number element. Technique can show There is hydrogen sitting in. Let me say that if some hydrogen goes into a steel, the steel and it has hydrogen immediately. Then people are all talking about taking hydrogen from more distances. If you take hydrogen from let's say, what's going to happen to this pipe? Pipe will get in one day, pipe will crack. So how do we solve this problem? So exciting things can be done. So the last 5 minutes, I'll say another exciting thing. 20 times. Think of the plate you want. And now change my in research. That 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 learn new things. So the connection for all of these the topic needed and knowledge. Even 42 years when I have taught, I have never made a notes on any subject that I have taught. I do not have a notes on anything that I have taught. So I do not use the power excepting my presentation. If I reflect on making a notes on preparing a PowerPoint, only every year I will use the same thing. Instead, every time, every year, now, it's a teaching course. Every course I prepare the previous day for about 2 3 hours. It gives me the opportunity to read it. So these are certain things probably you read, yeah, something. In 2004, I took a paper, entropy a lot. Basically, number of elements into 6 elements. And we know in thermodynamics, if you have element in long, the entropy is going to be very high. And if the computational entropy of material is good, that in principle, it will not be, it will be tend to be disordered. Right? That gives you an idea that it's compounds which are brittle, you something which is more easy to handle. Paper that he wrote in 2004. Why? We have every year. We analyze this in like we so heard that talk. I was again fascinated. Immediately, one of my students, Varalakshmi, luckily the student had agreed. And so she was already into her PhD for 2 years. In hydrotherapy last we wrote. Again, completely different from what others have feel we have never been hydrotherapy alone. And ever since today, if you see, there are more than 1,300 papers in India. Almost everybody field which has become very exciting field again. A lot of interesting people have started doing it. And again, that gives you a suggestion that when you start something, then somebody else follows you. And this is something which is very, very important. So, proving the problem is very crucial for the researcher. To the problem where anybody might have done anything. I usually walking in darkness, the confidence that you should have that you can walk in confident darkness. So, gains of you give me, and that is something very important. So with that, I think I will stop here. Later, with people who work in materials, they become superheroes. You are safely traveling We can take these hard cases. You efficiency, get that flight really out find the points to drive. Materials, when you eat materials, these are all typically nickel based. We call them. So main being nickel. It's very expensive. India does not make even 1 gram of nickel. Okay? We're now talking about setting up plants of nickel. And it's imported. More importantly, even in the whole world, also, it is one of the costliest metal. Thinking, is that so it's time we have drawn. Never one anybody has but thinking that we should be able to do this. Like school, now today this table we have set just about 70 megapascal strength. At 0.75 its melting point. Whereas this alloy has 1000 megapascal. So that's where like Superman, when you say Superman is the man who can take all kinds of difficulties he can overcome. So super alloy is one such thing. High temperature also it should be strong enough. So here is one such completely a new class of material that we will be able to make. I think I will stop here. Sorry, I've taken about an hour. Please excuse me for that. If you have any questions, feel free. We can spend about 10 more minutes or so. Seminar is open for questions. Can we have some water? Yes, sir. So, we prepare this low density aluminum. What is the method that you use? It is called melt streaming. Okay, so what we do is, if you because you asked, I'll tell you. Aluminum alloys. What is beauty of nickel is and the compound that gives you the actual strength is called Na3Al, which has an ordinary species structure. And when you have the precipitates of this Na3Al in a nickel phase, it gives you very high strength. Unfortunately, none of the aluminum alloys. So we want exactly similar function. So typically in a nickel based superalloy, the matrix is nickel, which is 50%, and the NPN is 50%. You have a large fraction of the usually in material. You figure the NPN is compact with the nickel. So other because they both are threads, they stay together. Structure effect and generative aluminum. And found that certain alloy elements can possibly strengthen what is called strength, not the word strength. Thank you. Stabilize the what is called N12 structure, which is an ordered F60 structure. And it's rapidly solidified. If you like this particular high temperature ordered structure to use room temperature. That is still all of a sudden you are bringing your material from high temperature to room temperature, and then you heat this to the melting point. Infrastructure is stable now. But because you have not we use the program I try to have the program eventually. The movements that are added should be such kind of alloy elements which is going to precipitate and stay so stable that it does not dissolve back into the matrix. So even go through 0.9 point also they stay. Once they stay, you Yes. See, the northern precipitates are you count the sound temperature. You see count now. Okay. The only temperature where these precipitates went back into, dissolved back into the matrix is only automatic. So that's one of the situations for everybody.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So thank you very much for sharing your experience. I see in your CV that you have graduated a lot of PhD students, and many a times we find that I also have some experience in guiding the students. Student who is equally motivated, and the cultural this is especially for many basically motivate people
Spend a long time with your children. I see, I Kharagpur and at IIT Madras, I always have 10 PhD students typically. It's not that they issued MOE students, I get it through. Maximum MOE is only 3. You have to sustain it. Those days, nothing else is happening. We ensure that we spend enough time together. Be with our students. 11 to 12 in the night is our tea time. 12 to we come back to the please, I don't want to really spoil a lot of people with their family, but actually, my PhD days. So we were married together and only my PhD. And I asked her very clearly, are you ready to be my second wife? Uh, so that is the kind of commitment that I have for my research. I'm really grateful to her. Today. I'm 2 hours a day. Very honestly. 6 o'clock I come home. Hours I can tell you, Brett, again personally. 2 hours I used to not do anything else. No office job at home. Okay. That 2 hours I used to play with my kids, I used to check their notes, I used to check their mathematics and things like that. Whatever it is. With your kids and with your family, it's the quality of time. If you go home, sit in front of your computer, it's no use. Your children will start calling you uncle. So that's important. So that's how was my life. 1, 2, 3. Only when you feel sad, let's call it a day. When we used to go. And I was always backing off it with the program. And 8 o'clock class was my favorite class. Don't have 8 o'clock class here. And so every semester my class was always 8 o'clock class. So I used to be that. So what is and being together. And every student, he's a married who fixed by me, others. Okay? And they have a difficulty. Student. People are all vegetarian. Okay, there are few. Still to wanted. Come to see. And she's supposed to go with the fish. Right? So I go, I went to Calcutta and talked to the parents, this them, family. So Now, I ended by the student, and the student feels that whether it is my research, whether it is my personal thing, that is the 55 students have graduated now. And they said, one of them, I know that they are, that is one of them. And we keep meeting very often. We can Kerala, go to for 30 others. Spend time more with the students. Absolutely. A very simple solution. There's not a solution.
Your research, yeah, every 5 years. In some country or in some institute, especially in Western countries, they want to see you as a expert in one particular field. That field is not metallurgy, but behind the field. So how
If you finish the best papers in that field, that's it. It's not the number of papers that you publish. You go anywhere. About B.S. Murthy, they know he is an expert in entropy analysis. Okay?
yeah.
And this happens. And that's why I'm telling you, friends, choosing the problem is important. Okay? Choose tough problems. Put the whole energy of yours. Solve those problems. People will remember you. I mean, that's very answer by I always say it. Should get a letter from somebody. Can you please come and give a keynote lecture? And most people does not know you at all. You have done PhD together, now postdoc together. She sees your page. The only way that we are known to anybody in the world. So he's the best. Then automatically it happens. Anybody else? But yeah.
This new idea basically you generate or you get
Many of students come and they give also. There is no doubt about it. I still remember such case. When one of my students, who is currently head of the Department of IIT Kanpur, he was putting his application to IIT Kanpur. I wrote a recommendation letter where I said, he is a student. And the head of the department calls me and says, Professor Murthy, are you really sure? 200% sure. I mean, each student is completely enveloped in that field. And he has 5 or 6 fields. So, you should be able to tell. When a student who seems to be working well, he completes it and starts in front of you. Sir, I have completed one way. That is not the kind of PhD students we should have. So this is important. And if you they will come. So this is also ensure that we take this as an opportunity to tell you some of the youngsters. Ensure these fundamentals is strong. Okay? We used to have regularly every Wednesday. Four groups, one of them goes to the blackboard or whiteboard for half an hour to 45 minutes. This is very, very important. If you see your student, important. Because nowadays, we and an issue. If students you have produced, but many of you, when you join, also you go to explain something on the blackboard, and that can only come when you form teacher, let us accept it. Not all teachers. Everything has to be inculcated. And that is where you have to provide opportunities for students to inculcate. The amount of time that you spend with with your student is directly proportional to how he or she grows, and how much you grow. These two, something I think is very important. And that's why when some colleagues say, I want to do this thing from home should be allowed, things like that. That's not the life should be. It may have got inspired. Today I will be in front of you. Association, talking to my teacher, sitting in front of me. Okay? This is important. It cannot be achieved through. I mean, during COVID, we had done it, that's a different thing. It cannot be pure. Yeah, one from this yellow shirt.
Sir, also you mentioned your various role models. But consider situation, a contractory situation when you are as a scholar when you're stuck in a test, you're in a difficult phase or you don't so how to go through how you are in an opposite fashion. This one question. Actually, another question is, and you have mentioned that in a talk you have mentioned that you wrote notes to VC. When you are a PhD student, you have wrote one. So now, like, I find the situation like, even though people are working same topic in various fields within the country, but apart from science, like we find some hesitation to collaborate or something. Like with it's something which is an inter I we are working the same thing. If you don't have time, then particular we want to progress in science. So I don't know what's so how to overcome this. So this as a company I'm very much concerned. What these two things like how to go on in a difficult situation, or how to
So the time when my guy came to know what I'm actually doing is when I gave a rehearsal for my PhD. Okay, he was such a busy man. I never got to sit with him continuously. Okay, so I was there. At times in such a situation, you alone. You your closeness with your group. You actually people sitting together, people exchanging. Kill my idea. Today it so long promotion. I keep on thinking of collaboration. Those things that we have done at IT which encourage people to collaborate. I think that gives them genuine of you. We cannot happen by a few interactions. Such a collaborations do come. I've seen this happen. And so, people, personalities, not everybody, I do agree with you. But there will always be a few people you want to be at a time with whom you could. We have to be open to us. You say, both hands have to meet if you want to get them. Right? So many a times, when the party want to bring up so that he is not integrated with me. Both ways. And it see more collaborations. Collaborations where people understand, yes, this guy is really interested in science, not anything else. And in collaborations, you have to learn to give. Giving is very important. Many of us, it's not easy to give. Easy to take, but easy giving is more important. When you learn how to give, then you will get more collaborators. And I don't think anybody is here. Right?
Let me just have
No chat. Is it not people?
any questions from online participants?
Good. Any more? So, Kamine, thank you very much, friends. Wonderful sharing. First time I have shared like this, but I'm sure a little bit of that would enjoy your work. Okay? Please, there's so much of joy. See, God gives me 50 years also, and let me do this only. Okay, that is very important. Time is only a number. What is important is whether you like what you do or not. So like what you do. Okay, anything else in the background? I still say you. In 32 years, I have not seen my basic. Anybody ask me what is your basic? I ask my assistant. Or open that payslip on the day to know. So that is how I work. Somebody is giving something is coming into the benefit of the important is that we like what you do and you can get the satisfaction that you